Hello? Hello? Sorry, I've been doing this thing recently where I go into screens where there's lots of kids and I make them shout at me before I let them see their film. Anyway, so I'm trying to try and keep this super quick, and we're going to try and keep this whole awards process down to 12 and a half minutes. Okay? So, what I will say is, I've been drinking lemon tea, sorry. What I will say is, this is a very informal awards ceremony. All you want to do is either get home or get drunk. And if your news is bad, you don't want to be sat here for ages only to get bad news. With the Romford Film Festival, things are a little bit more fancy. Sometimes we might get someone from Uzbekistan to play a carne. Sometimes we might have one of those little mandarini type things. I don't know. But for this, it is simple. And as I keep saying to people, it's very much a case of like the whole Ricky Gervais thing. No one cares what you've got to say. Come down, get your award, take your photograph, fuck off. Right, so that's what we're going to do right here, right now. And what I would also say is there is because probably, I wouldn't say it's because we run late. I think it's because I think people don't understand that they're scared to come to awards in case they don't take something back. So we always find that 90% of the awards we give them to nobody. Here you go. Sometimes we get Chief Superintendent Jeff to stand up and collect them. So, a point of framing, yes, I would like to make. So what you need to do is, if you are here, I think there is one person here to collect award. Let's see if there's more than one.
Hold the mic higher.
Shut the fuck up! Right, what I would like you to do is stand somewhere around here so that your head is sort of in line with this horrific thing. And that's easy for Chris to get a photograph, okay? Right, let's cut the crap and get on with this. Okay, so we have removed this year 7 awards. And do you know why? Because we have multiple joint winners. We decided if a score was exactly the same, why the fuck are we going to pick one from another? We're going to just make 2 winners in that category. So we've cut some categories. We've also created 2 new categories, one of which has, I think, a lot of importance because some of the faces that are in the list, we know them for years, but we know them in a different capacity. And that's why we felt so passionate about doing this, one of these additional awards. So, let's begin with Best Feature Film. And this is our first tied winner. And I don't know if either of them are here tonight. I know, I've got to guess that one hasn't, so let's start with the one that hasn't. And that was probably the most appreciated film by our audience. As I opened up the door and they came out, everyone was like, yeah, that was so fucking great. That was House of Abraham. But it shared its award with a film called Hang. Is anyone from Hang here? Go fuck yourself. Right, okay. Award number 2. I need to speed this up. Best Short. It was just the most ridiculous film ever. And this is a guy that we love here at Romford, and he's doing amazing things. It was for the film The Quickening. And I am 100% certain that James isn't here, and probably no one else is here from that, because they're all frightfully posh for us now. Anyway, and then I know we've got no one here for our third award. And that makes it worse, because it's a joint award. So, for the best foreign language, best international, it was won by D-Bone and Shinjia. Let's see if we can break a cycle, shall we? We had 2 winners for best cinematography, one of which was Very Prosperous Men. The other was Marion's Lilies. Is anyone here from Marion's Lilies? Oh. If you wouldn't mind taking the award and standing here, face Mr. Chris.
Well, I take that on behalf of the cinematographer, those unfortunately it's not me, but thank you.
You're all winners. Thank you very much. Thank you ever so much. So we have this category. We call it the best cheap thrill. And that doesn't mean anyone has to have a finger inserted anywhere. What that means is that it has a budget generally of under about £500. And again, we had 2 films that scored exactly the same amount. And that was Rock, Paper, Scissors, Death. Anyone here from that? Go fuck yourself. And then Sweet Tooth. If you can stand here with your award, look all smiley.
Spencer, this one also worked on Rock, Paper, Scissors, Death.
Both.
Sorry? They what?
Also worked on Rock, Paper, Scissors, Death.
Oh.
I've worked with Dale before. Do you want me to grab that for her?
Yeah. Have you got it there?
It's not the case, but yeah.
Check it in the case. Pretend it's a case.
2 seconds,
Oh
2
my
seconds.
god.
Okay. Best screenplay. I know there's no one here from this, but I'm going to say it anyway. I know exactly how you die. So, a big round of applause for those guys, please. Best visual effects. We have a dual winner, and one of those I know someone is here from. Woo. Okay, so let's start with the one that wasn't. The Pearl Cone. There isn't anyone here from the Pearl Cone, is there? Well done. But let's go on to the one that is. Charlie Shaw. Somewhere here. Lovely, thank you. It's not quite best kill.
It'll do.
But it'll do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Amazing.
One short film, there was never any argument about from any of our judges, selectors, whatever. They all just loved this film because it was just so ridiculous. And that film was Chicken Feed. No one here from Chicken Feed? Know the answer to that one then. Okay, and unfortunately I know there's no one here for this next one either. Don't worry, there are people here for awards, I know. The next one was... Oh. This is good. Sorry. I missed one.
Yes, you did. I thought that.
I missed one. That was the excitement of someone coming up and collecting an award. Okay, best score. 2 winners. Shut a Ghost. No. Spoiling You. Oh, he expected you to go and get it, sorry. Well done. Thank you very much. Ciao, ciao. I'm going to speed through these ones because they're not here, sod them. Best Director, Ali Cook, The Pearl Comb. The award, the Student Film Award went to The Second Coming. They're not here, are they? No. 2 more that no one's here for. Best Actor, Simon Armstrong, The Pearl Comb. Best Actress, my very good friend Lynn Shay. That's not why she won. House of Abraham. It looks like it's nearly over, but it's not. The 2 new ones. Fuck off. 2 new ones. And again, there was no dispute over where these awards were going. So let's go with the Grindhouse Award. The winner was Evil for Dinner. Anyone here from Evil for Dinner? The most excited, grungy audience ever. They loved it.
Thank you.
Welcome, guys. Thank you ever so much. Thank you ever so much. So, what I should have been doing through all this, but I was conscious of time, was I should have been saying the nominees were and all that sort of nonsense. But I'm going to do that with this category because in case anyone hasn't seen it, we had for the best directorial debut, we had Ali Cook for The Pearl Comb. We had Lisa Belcher for House of Abraham. We had Ritesh Gupta for The Red Mask. Olga Stalev for The Shadows of Dawn. Daisy Batter for Blood Buzz. Javier Graham for A Night at the Moorgrave Manor. Samantha Ochi, I don't know, for Forget Me Not. And then we had the Meganoid, Spoiling You. Come on down, Megan. And if you never got to see Spoiling You, it was the most weird 90 minutes I've spent at this festival. So thank you very much, guys. That was very interesting. Listen, there's lots of people that get nominated awards. There's some people that don't get nominated for awards. We are just Romford. We are just one film festival. And there are lots of others. We do like to think that we act with a level of impartiality and that we don't fleece people with horrendous submission fees, but we are very much spit and sawdust. We're very laid back. What I will say is we spent a huge amount of time discussing nominations this year because the quality was so high. We spent a huge amount of time making the selections this year because there were so many selections. And then we spent a huge amount of time, and at some point I was tempted to spit in someone's eye over who was going to win. I'm not going to tell you whose eye I was going to spit in, Peter. Thank you ever so much. Thank you for coming and spending the last 4 days with us. This is over, but Romford Film Festival is just around the corner. And we hope to see some of you then. Tickets on sale tomorrow. And believe it or not, the first announcements will also go out tomorrow. So thank you ever so much. We genuinely do appreciate every filmmaker that submitted their film, every filmmaker that travelled across the world or from Gideon Park to come to Romford. And we, most importantly, appreciate the people that come that don't make film. Because the reality of a lot of film festivals, it's filled with filmmakers. And while it's nice to network with filmmakers, filmmakers are going to blow smoke up your ass and tell you you've made the best film ever, even if they think it's a piece of crap. Whereas a general person that doesn't make film, that doesn't know film, will be honest and they will be direct and they will have a nice time and they will be honoured to spend time with you, whether they like you or not. Anyway, a big thank you to Romford Horror team who have all volunteered their time. And let's do a quick, and that's, I should say that is part of the thing, like while we pay our selectors, while we pay our judges, everyone else is here for love. No one's getting paid, so Hannah, Peter, Kevin, Chris, Harry. I'm not mentioning Sean because he's getting paid. Rudy, Barty, Natalie, Charlotte, and everyone's mum, Jill. Thank you very much. Have a nice evening. Thank you for coming. We love you lots. And even Peter loves you. Thank you ever so much, guys. Have a lovely evening.